Oh, and welcome back to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist! With me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So we are on the Technodrome level, and there are many things you may well recognize from the first Ninja Turtles arcade game. Most certainly the lasers you'll see, and the Mousers. I will give this to Konami. The addition of the Mousers breaking through the glass is a nice touch. Seriously. You can actually see the conveyor belt. So nice usage of the background scenery as well. Something that I guess wasn't possible even in the arcades, even though technically it does look slightly better. Some more robots here, and likewise they can catch you in their laser grab, but just like in the arcade game. I believe you do mash I don't know which button you mash actually, because of course the only buttons that were on the Sega Mega Drive were the A, B, and C buttons, as you know. And I'm playing the PS4 version of dare I even say it, the Cowabunga collection. Then yeah, I'm surprised I'm not going for the bomb thing there, because that is your special, as I say. And unlike in Streets of Rage, it doesn't drain your health, or in the case of Streets of Rage 1, it doesn't even allow you to do that. Although, wait until Shredder's Revenge, man, seriously. But yeah, I didn't even bother to use the special there, but never mind. And I got pretty much lassoed by these guys. Seriously, keep in mind I only have 3 lives here. I want to make them count, of course. Let's say, why am I not going for the special? I do not know. Well, it wasn't being shit. So yeah. Although you can actually break the Foot Ninja's guard as well, and you saw it there with Donnie's bow staff. So yeah, certainly you can. And more stupid robots. Mouser robots indeed. Yeah, the whole animation of them breaking through the glass, I do like. But it's probably not great when you're actually playing the game. Seriously, can be a pain in the ass. And here's a set piece from the space-based level in Turtles in Time. Though, unlike in seemingly, I don't even see it, Turtles in Time, they don't warp in. No, they just go up in a lift instead. Yeah, so they changed one of the set pieces from Turtles in Time into I guess a lift. I guess they are warping in, but it isn't immediately obvious they're warping in. There isn't the effect of it of the ninjas doing so, but maybe they are. So yeah. As I say, it's a lot of fun game. I still want to play Turtles in Time. The SNES version, that is, not the version, so yeah. And I think this will also be the last Turtles game I'll do for a bit anyway. I was gonna say, I probably do want to cover Shredder's Revenge at some point, which I did record, but let's say I gave up on a bit later on. So, that being said, let's slap around a few more Foot Ninjas, because that animation was awesome in Turtles in Time. And now they're sliding down the rubbish chute, seriously. Something that was also in the first arcade game. Yeah. So they're using set pieces from both arcade games. Konami here. But yeah, this is the last stage in the game, it's the Technodrome. Of course. But there you go. Take them down and watch them explode, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna be the thing with these guys, and we go Tom and Jerry on their asses, seriously. Keep in mind that the Ninja Turtles are now owned by that isn't even my own phone, but never mind. Carry on, and now we get this obstacle, which is a giant freeze aerosol thing in the middle of the ground, which can freeze you to death. Seriously. This little trap that wasn't in either of the arcade games. You can destroy it with your weapon, The problem is that the foot ninjas can get behind you while you're doing so. So kind of a double-edged sword here, isn't it? Seriously, I am this close to doing this one really bad. But never mind, carry on. Let's go on to the next one. And yeah, using Gordy's mid-air attack is a blessing here. Certainly it is for me anyway, so yeah. And what are you doing, Donnie? Seriously, stop stumbling around like a drunken turtle. Seriously. I know that, everyone's saying, I hate to bring it up because this is based off the 87 series, and I guess although the character designs at the beginning of the game, before I go on, the giant falls are back from the arcade game. Yay! I didn't miss those things. Way to bring them back, game! And that guy's just throwing shurikens at me. Yay! Yeah, is it shurikens or kunai? It's hard to tell. I mean, with the Shinobi games, they actually brand the kunai as shurikens, which, yeah, they're not shurikens. Seriously, they're kunai. They're knives. But again, that was in 1989. Let's see, what are those yellow ninjas throwing there? No, they are kunai. Right, fair enough. Just like with Joe Musashi in the Shinobi series, then. So, the Ninja Turtles cartoon kind of predates Revenge of Shinobi, at least, by 2 years. But not sure about the comics though, because as I say, my first experience of the Ninja Turtles was the 87 series. Although there's the Hero Turtles over here. No thanks to Bruce Lee, but never mind that. Let's continue here and get squished by the boulders again. That animation's still in at least. But never mind that, let's do that, and down you go, and throw your kunai, mate, seriously. Yeah, that would have been edited out back in the early 90s if this were like Hero Turtles. Actually, I'm not sure about Hero Turtles games. Or Ninja Turtles, should I say. And slap, 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 down you go. And, oh boy, the background here, seriously. These hulking guys, don't like them, don't like them. These hulking guys must be, well, they were in Turtles in Time. But in this game, they remind me more of the charging chucks from Super Mario World. Seriously. So it's the way they charge at you. Totally like the charging trucks, or dare I say, Koopa football players? Yes, Koopa football players. Although, it's more like rugby than American football. And then you get out of here. And then he gives ass, I guess. And then what? Well, another special. And more of these guys. Oh, we've already seen these guys, what they can do, so I'm just gonna skip this bit. Here is the aforementioned laser trap. Again, it can electrocute you. And just like in the arcade game, it was sandwiched between foot ninjas, so yeah. Well, honestly, the whole animation of you just getting hit is insane. These guys have nunchucks just like with Michelangelo. Seriously. Although I do like the fact the foot ninjas can get shocked by their own trap as well. That's a nice touch. Seriously, sometimes you have enemies in video gaming that don't do that. But yeah, and now we get to this area, which should be familiar to you if you played the first arcade game. This is where the robot chicken showed up. However, in this case, we are not facing the robot chicken. Instead, we are facing Super Krang. Who was in Turtles in Time. Like in the future level in Turtles in Time, Krang has pretty much the same moves as well. He flies off into the sky and does his flying kick as well. Seriously. So yeah, maybe it's a good thing I'm playing with Donnie here because of his aerial attack with the bow staff and the fact that he can strike downwards as well quite easily. So yeah, but most of his moves are taken from Turtles in Time, which is actually quite nice there, seriously. Including his ability to shoot missiles. No, I'm not going to mention Dr. Tanuki. I've done enough of that, I think. Ouch. What are you doing there? Oh, never mind. What are you doing? Seriously. Trying to crush me. One thing I will give Krang in this game, he is much more agile than even in Turtles in Time. And on that one, we had some sort of advantage in the fact that we were on a flying saucer of all things. But, yeah. Other than that, we still have the Shredder after this. Thankfully, we don't have to deal with his annoying clone technique. Seriously, that was annoying in the arcade game. But, yeah. But that's basically Krang. That pile driver move is annoying as hell, but nothing else I've seen. And then he will launch a bunch of bombs in the air. Again, they will fall down, not randomly, because you can see where he sets them off, but they don't have a drop shadow, so that makes it a bit harder than some of the other projectile attacks we've dealt with in this game thus far, but yeah. And stop hitting me, man. Seriously, dude, you're being a bit of a pain. Even for a Neutron. And yes, I do know what a Neutron is. I have seen the 2003 series. I do like it. Including, of course, there wasn't actually an Neutron called Krang in that one. There's a nice reference to the 87 series. And finally, we're done with it. It'll go flying off into the weird TV screen and electrocute himself and then explode and then turn back into a Neutron without his body there. But next up is, of course, the Shredder himself. And the Shredder, well, before we do that, we actually get a lift area right out of, dare I say it, dare I even say it? Streets of Rage 2! Seriously! And it functions in the same way as the Streets of Rage series, although instead of going up, when we're going to meet Mr. X, we're going down. And it's against a random assortment of foot ninjas and various other enemies. So yeah, this is just an enemy rush. So yeah, that guy did use shurikens there. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Anyway, here we are facing the Shredder in a similar area to how we faced him in Turtles in Time. Although now he's using the power of the Hyperstone to, get a bit more muscle, I guess. And what is the true power of the Hyperstone? The ability to turn Super Saiyan Blue? Seriously, that's what it looks like to me, and shoot ice bombs at your opponent, seriously. Still quite tough as a Shredder. And he moves very quickly, and then he goes... Then Super Saiyan God. I believe that actually denotes what attack he's going to use, actually, so... That's going to be a fire attack. Yeah, so... Yeah. Really weird. And a green one, I think that's some sort of plasma move. I cannot think of Kirby there. Or at least electricity, so yes. What color his aura is basically denotes this thing. Okay, I was right about the fire attack. It goes along the ground as well. So yeah. Don't hit me, man. So there you go. But yeah, he's very agile. Honestly, he's more than a worthy opponent is the Shredder here, seriously. Other than that, yeah. Energy attack honestly reminds me way too much of the Hadouken. Seriously. If I end up losing one of my lives to this version of the Shredder, I won't be surprised. Seriously. The only downside is he can't move while he's using his attacks. And then he falls just like Sephiroth. Though he's not going to end up at the center of the planet at least. And then everything is restored to normal. Hooray. Including the Statue of Liberty. Well, at least I can say this: April O'Neil didn't get captured in this one. Then I guess she didn't in Turtles in Time either. You can also see Master Splinter looking at the dare I say, looking at the camera. I wouldn't want his boys going above the surface or whatever. But there you go. You can see a little kid jumping. And that's basically the game. Quite a fun little game, even if it's not as great as Turtles in Time. And I've still got the SNES version that I want to look at soon. But yeah, as far as Mega Drive games go, pretty decent take for the Ninja Turtles. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to take a break from the Ninja Turtles. And indeed, I'm going to go to a certain RPG that I've kind of been neglecting. I'm kind of wanted to do ever since I was covering Kingdom Hearts 2. So I will see you for that. So I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.